position you're in, but how important is it to not only pass on those measures, but also to take some in?
Yeah, that's what it's all about. Vaughn says it every time. It's about linking and learning. And if you could take one thing and apply it, it could take you to take your game to another level. So for me, I learned from Rob Marinelli, constant, never-ending improvement. And for me, I come here with an open mind and just be a sponge of information. Try to take at least one thing or three things or five, or how many things I can do, and actually go and work and practice that and apply it. And have it translate to my game. So I've learned so much over the years. I've been coming here for I think 5 years now. So yeah, just an honor to be a part of it.
So guys probably learn a lot more from you than you learn from them, maybe. But I guess why would you want to share to help guys get as good as you?
No, it's at the end of the day, it's like every rusher is different. You know what I mean? I can't do what Vaughn does. Vaughn can't do what I do. There's different things that football is in pass rush in general, it's an art form. So we come in all shapes and sizes, and I'm not worried about, it's not like I'm sitting here worried about, handing out information. I feel like you learn more as a player by teaching. Some of the best boxers of all time, they say like you can't teach it. You know what I mean? You can't do it unless you're able to teach it at a high level. So that's the way I look at it. There's certain things I do that I keep to myself, but at the same time, it's like if I could help somebody else grow, I feel like it comes back twofold.
Coming down from a participant in this to being one of the leaders throughout the camp, how did that conversation look to you and Vaughn kind of wanting you to step up?
Yeah, Vaughn hit me up after the last Summitt last year. He just came to me and was like, "Yo, we're doing it in Vegas. You're becoming one of the best in the world." And he's like, "I want you to be, kind of take this over in a way, and not like just me, but at the end of the day, be a part of building it, because those guys are, in year 13, 14 now, and they want somebody younger to come in and continue building this with them." So I just look at it as a collaborative thing, and it was a no-brainer for me. I didn't even second guess or question. I was like, absolutely, whatever you need. So a guy like Vaughn, he's helped me my whole time in this league. He gave me, even in the media and things like that, he was giving me props when I truly didn't have that confidence in myself and belief in myself. And he was saying I'm a franchise guy. Some people thought he was, talking out of his ass, but you know what I mean? He saw something in me that I didn't even see at the time, and that's what it's all about. So a guy like him, I'll forever, be indebted to him, and always be there for him, because dudes like that, it's about giving it back. And like I said, like Von Miller's Hall of Famer, Cam Jordan's a Hall of Famer. Those are the guys that I look up to, and guys that I'm trying to surpass at the same time. They give me motivation in a bunch of different ways.
This year at the Summit, there was, including yourself, 8 Raiders who were in attendance at the Summit. How cool is it to be out here with your teammates, and how much do you think that'll also benefit you going into the season?
It's super important. That's what it's all about. I told these guys a few months back, I want them to be there, try to get everybody here, and just get to work with your guys. Share and talk, and it's not just about they get to work with me every single day, and we have conversation on and on and on. But them getting around Vaughn or around Warren Sapp, some of the bigger guys in the interior, learning from a dude like him, the best 3-tech arguably to ever play. That's invaluable, that information. So that's what it's all about. Doing it together. We're on a mission. We're trying to be the best in the world as a front. So having those guys here with me was an honor. They didn't second guess anything. They just said, "Where's the address?" and they'll be there. So it was definitely really cool.
You talked about, Max, at OTAs and minicamp about what a stretch last year was for you with the knee.
Yeah.
How much, and yet it didn't really seem to affect your game. How much better could you be this coming year, fully healthy?
Yeah, it's part of the game. I played hurt many times in my career, and yeah, the knee was something I had to deal with, but it was just a part of that season. It's part of the story. At the end of the day, I don't control any of that. I'm gonna play one way regardless, whether I'm 100% or 90% or whatever it is. So yeah, it's been a different off season. I had to get 2 major surgeries, and it's been different, but at the end of the day, there's not one street to get to where you want to go. There's multiple. And for me, I had to trust the people around me, trust my team, everyone involved, and get me back to 100%. And then also taking that next step, and I feel like I've definitely done that. I've been training. We started in January 22nd is when we started going. So you talk about fight camps and fighting guys, maybe 3 months, 4 months. I do it 365. So that's why I feel like at the end of the day, my consistency is what separates myself. And it will only keep getting me better, because I don't leave, any stone unturned.
Talking about fight camps tonight, who you got?
Main event, I got Yuri. I think Yuri's going to come through and have a big knockout, and it's going to set up for a huge trilogy. I love both the fighters. I think they're both the best and probably the baddest dudes in the UFC right now, arguably. And I think it's going to be fireworks for sure.
How about in the co-main?
Co-main, that's another battle. I mean, that one's tough, but I think I like Diego Lopez. I like him. He's an up and coming prospect, but he's got that dog in him. You can tell, like, he's hungry. He really wants it, and it's gonna be it's not gonna be easy. You know, Brian Ortega is one of the toughest dudes in the sport, so I think it's gonna be a great fight. But I think Lopez comes out with a finish.
Max, what's your favorite part of the SAC Summit?
Favorite part, I think it's just the camaraderie, getting everybody in the same room and sharing knowledge. You know, you got some of the best dudes in the world all in one room. I mean, there's nothing more you have to say. So you're just learning and, growing that brotherhood at the end of the day, and just everyone's trying to improve.